Hey guys, and welcome to the Chroma side of YouTube. So this one is very important to me. I'm really excited to do it because I'm going to tell you a little story about my life. I am the fourth child out of a 5-children home, and my mother was a single parent. And the thing is, my mother, she's amazing and she totally rocks, and she's one of my best friends in the entire world, and I wouldn't trade her for a thing. But she had help from another very important woman in my life, and that was my grandmother. My grandmother passed away some years ago, and she never really saw the type of art that I do or what I'm doing now. She's never really seen any of that. So I want to give her a gift. I've been wanting to do this for a while. Been painting for about 2-3 years, and I just couldn't find the correct substrate. I didn't want to do a canvas because you can't leave that at a gravesite. I didn't want to do anything that could potentially get broken. This could potentially get broken, but I can lay it flat. So where I decide to put it, I can lay it flat. This is actually a stone, essentially. I don't know what type of stone it is. I found this at a thrift store and thought, wow, that's going to be a gorgeous pour. I don't know if you can see that, but the leaf is textured, so I can pour over top the leaf like that and then tilt, and I have a really beautiful piece of art. Now when I get done with this and it all dries, I'm going to pour a layer of resin coating on it so that I know that the design won't get damaged when I put it out at the gravesite. This is a gift to my grandmother, and I can't wait to give it to her. But I wanted to share me doing this with you, because, you know, being on YouTube is a big portion of my life, and I feel like doing this on YouTube will kind of share that with my grandmother, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to get this all gessoed up and mix up some paint. I'm thinking a sunset theme. I'm really digging that right now. And I'll be back to pour. See y'all in a few. Hey guys. So I am back. I have gessoed my stone, and I have made sure that all of the green on this fern or branch is nice and gessoed. I'm going to go ahead and add 1 drop of dimethicone to all of my colors. I do want, you know, a celtastic pour here. So just 1 drop, but I want dimethicone in all of the colors. Okay. And I'm going to put that aside. Again, my mix is 1 part paint, 2 parts Floetrol, and water to consistency. I'm going for a twilight sunset effect. And as long as I could remember, my grandmother, well, I'm from the South, y'all. I call her Granny. Granny would sit on the front porch all the time. She liked to watch the sun come up. She liked to watch the sun go down. She liked to people watch. She liked to just sit on the front porch. And that's what she did. And so I decided I would give her a sunset outside. And I'm thinking I'm going to pour along this branch here. I'm going to take my cup, and when I get it full of paint, I'm going to go like this. And then I'm going to tilt to the corners to cover. And then when it dries and I have it all cleaned up, I'm going to attempt a dry brush. So I'm going to dry brush that branch to bring it out. I'm thinking it might be, I might do it in black or white. Probably white though. What do y'all think? Leave a comment as to what you think I should dry brush that branch with. So I'm just adding my colors in. And I'm gonna have another go round at adding these colors in just a minute. My grandmother liked pink roses. She, as long as I remember, she had a pink rose bush on her front porch. She loved pink roses. And so I have pink in this pour. I have the blue. Ooh, well, there's a little extra blue in there for you, Granny. I have the blue for the sky, the yellow for the sun, and then you know how sometimes you're watching the sunset and you get orange and purple and pink and red. I have all these colors that I have in this pour, so I kind of hope it works out. It means a lot to me to be able to give her a piece of my art. You know, even though she's gone, I'm a firm believer in visiting. I visit her grave often. I talk to her often. Ooh, good shot. I take her gifts on Christmas and Mother's Day. She meant a lot to me. So it means a lot to me to be able to give her something. This is going to be the next gift that I take her. May is coming up. That's Mother's Day, so hopefully I can have this all finished for Mother's Day so that I can take it to her grave. Just adding them all in order. I hope my granny will like this. I'm sure she's looking down on me right now. Paint this. So now I'm going to give it one swirl. And here we go. don't want it to go zigzaggy. I have plenty of paint left in the cup. All right, it is covered. Now, I'm going to torch it. Here goes nothing, y'all. I didn't like it. So I'm running as much of the paint off, and I'm going to attempt something different with what I have left in the cup. So I'm just trying to figure this out. The best thing about this is it's stone. So if I don't like it right off the bat, I can play around with it until I do like it, or I can just take it to the sink and wash it. And so I'm just kind of playing around, making sure that I've exercised all of my efforts. And just making sure that I can absolutely say that I've tried everything. Whew. Well, I dropped it. That looks cool. Okay. I'm happy with that, I believe. Okay. Well, it's amazing how things turn out and what they end up being after you start playing around with them. I actually really like this. I think my grandma would like this more than the colors I had picked out. I'm pretty happy with this. So I think I'm going to stop right here. I'm going to let it dry. The acrylic paint will settle and I'll be able to see the fern branch. And then when that happens, I will go through either with some white gesso and dry brush it, or with some black gesso and dry brush that. I'm thinking more toward white though. And then I'm thinking of maybe resin sealing it so that it can be outside. I don't want anything to happen to it or harm the design. So I'm thinking of resin coating. But I hope that you all enjoyed this. I can't wait to show you all the next step. But so far so good right now. I think this is beautiful. If you like what I do, please give me a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications when I put up new videos. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye, y'all. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by. If you enjoyed what you just watched, please hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up for a like, and hit the bell. That'll give you notifications when I post new videos. I really enjoyed painting today, and I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you get inspired to do all types of things. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye, y'all.